The sun rises over the Caribbean. It casts a golden light upon an island of extraordinary contrasts. This island is called Hispaniola. From high above, it looks like a single green jewel set in a turquoise sea. Majestic mountains rise like sleeping giants, their peaks often hidden in soft white clouds. Rivers carve their way through the land, flowing like silver ribbons towards the endless ocean. The air is warm and thick with the scent of salt and damp earth. A gentle wind whispers through the tall palm trees, their leaves rustling a timeless song that has echoed here for centuries. This is a land of great beauty, a world unto itself. But look closer. This island is not one, but two. It is a place of deep division, a story of two separate destinies unfolding on the same piece of earth. The mountains do not see the border. The rivers do not stop for it. Yet a line exists, invisible but powerful, that splits this land in half. On one side lies a nation of vibrant spirit and enduring strength. On the other, a land of lush abundance and rhythmic life. They share the same sun, the same rain, the same storms, but the paths they walk are remarkably different, creating a tapestry of human and natural history that is unlike any other on our planet. Imagine walking along its shores. The sand can be soft and white, or dark and volcanic. The water is a brilliant blue, so clear you can see the colored fish darting among the corals below. The sound of the waves is a constant companion. Sometimes it is a gentle lapping, a soothing murmur against the shore. At other times it is a powerful crash, a roar of water against ancient rock. This is the voice of the island, a voice that speaks of both peace and power. It is a sound that connects every corner of this land, from the highest peak to the deepest part of the surrounding sea. Here, nature's grandeur is everywhere. It is in the vastness of the sky at night, filled with more stars than one could ever count. It is in the sudden, heavy rain that washes the world clean, leaving behind the fresh smell of wet leaves and blooming flowers. It is in the sheer cliffs that drop dramatically into the ocean, where seabirds build their nests and ride the strong sea winds. This island holds countless secrets within its forests, its mountains, and its waters. It is a place that invites us to listen, to watch, and to understand the profound story it has to tell about life, survival, and the very nature of our world. If you enjoyed this journey and want to explore more stories like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more incredible tales from around the world. Thank you for watching. The island is divided. To the west lies Haiti. To the east, the Dominican Republic. This division is not marked by a great wall or a wide river for its entire length. In many places, it is simply a change in the land itself. You can stand in one spot and see two different worlds. The line is a human idea, drawn across a landscape that was once whole. It is a concept that has shaped the lives of millions, both people and wildlife. The wind does not respect this line. The birds fly freely across it, but for the people who live here, it is a powerful reality. Crossing from one side to the other is a journey of stark contrasts. The air itself seems to change. The sounds shift. The colors of the earth transform before your very eyes. On one side, the road might be a bustling, dusty track, full of vibrant chaos. On the other, it becomes a paved highway, cutting through green fields. The transition is sudden, almost jarring. It is a moment that makes you pause. You feel the weight of history, the force of two different cultures pressing against each other. The suspense is not of danger, but of discovery. What will you find just a few steps away? This line is most visible from the sky. On one side, the land is a patchwork of deep green forests and sprawling sugarcane fields. It appears lush and dense. On the other side, the landscape is often drier, the hillsides bare and eroded. The contrast is so sharp it looks as if an artist has painted two different pictures on the same canvas. This visual divide tells a story of different relationships with the land, of different histories of farming, and of different struggles for resources. It is a powerful reminder that human actions can reshape the natural world in profound ways, creating borders that are not just on a map but on the earth itself. As you travel along this invisible boundary, you hear the two worlds mingling. The rhythm of a drum might drift from a small Haitian village, a sound full of soul and history. A short distance away, the lively beat of merengue music might spill from a Dominican town, a sound of celebration and joy. The languages change, the way people greet each other changes. Yet they are neighbors, sharing the same small piece of the planet. They are branches of the same tree, growing in different directions, but nourished by the same roots deep within the island's soil. The border is a line, but life, in all its complexity, flows around it. The natural scenery of Hispaniola tells the island's story with striking clarity. In the Dominican Republic, vast national parks protect ancient forests. Here, the air is cool and damp under a thick canopy of leaves. Giant ferns unfurl on the forest floor, and orchids cling to the high branches of mahogany trees. The sound is one of profound quiet, broken only by the drip of water from leaf to leaf and the distant call of a bird. Sunlight struggles to reach the ground, filtering through in narrow shafts that illuminate the rich, dark earth. It feels like stepping back in time, into a world untouched and primal. Walk a few miles west across the border into Haiti, and the landscape often tells a different story. The mountains here are just as steep, the valleys just as deep, but many of the hillsides are bare. The great forests that once covered this land are now gone in many areas, cleared over generations for fuel and farmland. The sun beats down on the dry, reddish soil. The wind blows, carrying dust across the exposed slopes. There is a stark and quiet beauty here too, but it is a beauty born of hardship and resilience. It is the beauty of survival, of a land that has given everything it has. The coastlines also reflect this deep divide. On the Dominican side, you can find long stretches of pristine white sand beaches, fringed with coconut palms. The water is a placid, inviting turquoise. These are the beaches of postcards, places of serene beauty, where the only sounds are the gentle waves and the rustle of palm fronds. Small fishing boats bob gently in the calm bays, their colorful paint bright against the blue water. It is a picture of tropical paradise, a landscape that seems to exist purely for peace and relaxation. The air smells clean, of salt and sea. In contrast, Haiti's coastline is often more rugged and wild. The shores can be rocky, the cliffs dramatic. The beaches are places of work as much as rest. Here, communities of fishermen mend their nets on the sand, their voices carrying on the sea breeze. The backdrop is not of luxury resorts, but of small, simple homes and bustling village life. The beauty here is raw and powerful. It is in the strength of the waves crashing against the dark rocks and in the resilience of the people who make their living from the sea. The feeling is not one of escape, but of deep connection to the earth and the ocean. The island's wildlife is as diverse as its landscapes, and it too is shaped by the human divide. In the protected forests of the Dominican Republic, Rare creatures find a sanctuary. Listen carefully. You might hear the strange, beautiful song of the Hispaniolan trogon, its bright green and red feathers a flash of color in the shadows. This bird is found nowhere else on Earth. High in the pine forests of the mountains, the endangered Ridgway's hawk soars on the wind, its sharp eyes scanning the ground below for prey. These forests are a haven, a place where life can continue its ancient patterns. The island's smallest residents are also remarkable. The Jaragua sphaero, a tiny gecko no bigger than a coin, scurries among the dry leaf litter of the Dominican Southwest. It is one of the smallest reptiles in the world, a marvel of miniaturization. In the rivers, American crocodiles, ancient reptiles that have survived for millions of years, glide silently through the water. They are powerful predators, kings of their domain. These animals are a vital part of the island's natural heritage, a living link to a wilder past. Protecting their habitats is a great challenge and a profound responsibility. In Haiti, where the forests are sparse, the wildlife must be more resourceful. Lizards bask on the warm stones of dry riverbeds, their colors blending perfectly with their surroundings. Hardy birds, like the Hispaniolan woodpecker, search for insects in the remaining trees. Life is tenacious. It finds a way to hold on, even in the most challenging conditions. The few remaining pockets of forest in Haiti are precious islands of biodiversity, home to unique species that are fighting for survival. The call of a bird in a bare tree is a sound of hope, a reminder that nature's spirit is not easily broken. Off the coast, in the shared waters of the Caribbean, a different world thrives. Humpback whales travel thousands of miles to the warm bays of Hispaniola to give birth. To see a mother whale and her calf breach the surface is an unforgettable experience. The sound of their breath, a powerful blow that sends a spray of water into the air, echoes across the sea. Sea turtles, ancient mariners of the ocean, swim gracefully over the coral reefs. They come ashore on the same beaches their ancestors did to lay their eggs in the sand. These creatures know no borders. The sea is their home, and the entire island is their sanctuary. The heart of Hispaniola is its people, their daily lives, their music, their beliefs, all paint a vivid picture of the two nations. In Haiti, life moves to a rhythm of its own. The streets of its cities are a river of humanity. Brightly painted buses, called tap-taps, navigate through bustling crowds. Markets are a sensory explosion. The air is thick with the smell of spices, charcoal smoke, and ripe mangoes. Voices call out, haggling and laughing. The energy is intense, a testament to the spirit of a people who have faced immense challenges with incredible fortitude and creativity. In the countryside, life is quieter, more closely tied to the cycles of the land and the seasons. Small villages are nestled in the valleys or perched on the hillsides. Here, the day begins with the crow of a rooster. People work in small farm plots, tending to their crops of beans, corn, and yams. The sound of a machete clearing a path or the laughter of children playing in a river are the sounds of daily existence. There is a deep sense of community here, a reliance on one another that is the bedrock of Haitian culture. It is a life of simplicity, but also of profound meaning. Across the border, in the Dominican Republic, the rhythm of life feels different. In the towns, the pace is often more relaxed. The afternoons are for gathering in the town square, under the shade of a large tree, to play dominoes or simply talk. The air is filled with the sounds of bachata music drifting from a nearby shop or home. Life here has a certain sweetness, a laid-back charm. People greet each other with warmth, their conversations easy and flowing. The culture is one of celebration, of finding joy in the simple moments of the day. The Dominican countryside is a landscape of abundance. Vast fields of sugarcane sway in the breeze. Ranches with grazing cattle stretch across rolling hills. Workers in the fields sing as they harvest coffee beans or tobacco leaves. The connection to the land is also deep here, but it is often a connection of large-scale agriculture, of a land that produces great wealth. From the small farmer to the large landowner, the earth is the source of life and prosperity. The two nations, so different in their daily rhythms, are united by this fundamental truth. Their lives are written on the land. To stand on a mountain and look out over Hispaniola is to witness a profound lesson about our world. You see one island, a single geological entity, born from the fire of volcanoes and shaped by the sea. The clouds drift over it without prejudice. The rain falls on both sides of the border. In the grand scheme of nature, it is a single, unified place. The division is a human story, a complex narrative of history, culture, and economics written upon the face of the earth. But the land itself remains one. It holds both stories in its embrace. What does it mean for one island to have two such different hearts? It is a reminder that a border is more than a line on a map. It is a membrane through which ideas, resources, and histories flow, but in different ways and at different speeds. The stark contrast between the green forests on one side and the bare hills on the other is not a judgment. It is a story of resilience, of struggle, and of the enduring human relationship with the environment. Both landscapes are beautiful, each in its own way. One speaks of preservation, the other of survival. The future of this island is being written today. It is being written in the efforts to reforest the hillsides of Haiti. It is being written in the conservation of the national parks in the Dominican Republic. It is being written in the songs of the birds that fly freely between the two nations, and in the journey of the whales that visit their shared shores. The challenges are immense, but the spirit of the island and its people is stronger. There is a growing understanding that the health of one side is connected to the health of the other. As the sun sets, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, the island seems to breathe a collective sigh. The sounds of the day fade, replaced by the chorus of night insects and the gentle murmur of the sea. In this moment of quiet, the border seems to dissolve. There is only the island floating in the vast darkness of the ocean under a blanket of stars. It is a place of division, yes, but it is also a place of shared beauty, shared challenges, and a shared destiny. It remains a world of wonders, a single jewel with two brilliant and very different facets.